Alright, so originally I was gonna do this one thing in the Adept series, like a little segment of the Adept series where I rank the teachable perks and say, which ones are amazing, decent, bad, doo-doo, all of that. But then I forgot for like the entire rest of the series that I have uploaded so far. So we're gonna do that right now. Starting off with Bill, I say the ranking is Borrowed Time, Unbreakable, and Left Behind. Borrowed Time's just epic and useful. Works on only every single killer besides Freddy, which is dumb. Unbreakable, also good. You could get yourself off the ground because, don't be on the ground. It's dirty. But again, that one's a little bit more situational because sometimes they don't slug you, sometimes they do. Then Left Behind's the last one because that one's more situational because a lot of times you're never the last one alive. And all it does is just show the aura of the hatch. So, yeah, that's my ranking for Bill. And for Chunky Jesus, we have Aftercare, Breakdown, and Distortion. Aftercare, once you heal somebody, it's essentially Bond, but with extra steps. But it's also useful. You get to make sure you know where everybody is. Breakdown is second for that because it's decent. If the killer tunnels you, you get a little bit of extra time to wiggle out because, you broke the hook because you're chunky as fuck. And then I put Distortion at the bottom. It needs a buff. I feel like it could be a good perk if it just either had more tokens or just scrap the token idea. But yeah, that's my ranking. Alright, we have Legion, Discordance, God tier, epic perk. We all know what it does. Everyone basically runs it. Madgr is second, just a lot of meme potential. And then Iron Maiden for me is the last one, mainly because it's again situational. Sometimes they're either hide in lockers or they don't, and it's just, oh, you just wasted a fourth slot. For Dwight, Prove Thyself, Leader, and Bond. Prove Thyself and Leader are great, boost the speed of stuff so you can get things done faster, be toxic gen rushers. Then Bond, because all you do is see auras. I mean, it's decent if you're playing with like randoms because you can know where they are and like help them. But yeah, that's for Dwight. Alright, for Steve, I say Second Wind, Babysitter, and Camaraderie. Though that's my ranking for his teachable. Second Wind, epic. You get unhooked, you automatically heal after a few seconds. Babysitter's okay. You just unhook somebody and they don't leave scratch marks. Decent. And then Camaraderie is just boring. Alright, the thingy stopped. The wiggle timer, or no, not the wiggle timer. The struggle thing stopped for like 2 seconds. Epic games. Alright, for Nurse, it's gonna be Thanatophobia, God tier, epic. Stops them from doing, or it does let them do gens, but slower. Get that early game maybe. Very useful. Nurse Calling is second after that because you get to find people if they're healing. And Strider's third. Not really that much of use. You hear them a little bit louder, but you could be a big brain and find out where they are without it. Alright, for Mag, I will say Adrenaline, Sprint Burst, and Quick and Quiet. Adrenaline is just very useful. Say if you're on last hook and the end game or the last gen pops, you get a little, you heal, you get a boost, you can escape. Very useful. Sprint Burst is essentially Adrenaline, but without the heal. Also useful. Quick and Quiet for me, I put it last. Situational, because sometimes they find you, even though you vault something really quickly, they still find you, but that's just me. And for Claudia, I would say bodily knowledge, empathy, and self-care. First one, God tier. You heal faster, that's very cool. Empathy, you get to see people who are injured. Bond, but with not really that much extra steps. And then self-care, because it just takes too long. It's much more better if you just have someone heal you, but if they can't, heal yourself in the corner for like 20 hours. Alright, so that was my very rushed ranking of teachable perks. If you disagree with me, let me know why and bully me in the comments, please. Because then I can make another video about it. Anyway, comment, like, subscribe. Always remember that strategize, you strategize. That's a waste of time. Check out my stuff on the description. And goodbye.